Well, welcome to, I think this is day 4 of Knights of the Old Republic. Full context, just before I started streaming, I was sneezing a ton. If you know anything about me, sometimes when I eat, afterwards, I just sneeze and sneeze. It doesn't matter what it is. Everybody's trying to diagnose me, but I just sneeze and sneeze and sneeze, and I can't stop. And so if I sound a bit stuffy, it's just the way it is. So I may start off this stream with a little bit more of a cinematic approach, because, yeah, I'm actually a little short of breath too. Because sometimes when I sneeze that much, I've got all this like air in my stomach. Anyway, let's kind of get back into it. Let me change the scenes here. I think this is it. There we go. And once again, I hope everything is going to work well. I don't expect it won't. I don't expect it to give us problems, but this game's so old and so finicky that I don't know a good word for it. It's just, it has its wonkiness, and if it decides it doesn't want to work anymore, well, then we may have to try again another day. But I think I've got it pretty smoothed out. This is going to be back at the hideout, and we're going to get to talk with Bastila and Karth, and I don't think Mission says anymore, but we'll probably leave the hideout and do the next thing or two with Bastila and Mission. What I don't know is whether or not to do the Vindak Starkiller, because I really want to get that out of the way. That's my main obstacle of Terrace at the moment. I'm pretty sure I can do everything else at the moment at our level. I'm not so sure about the dueling ring. But without further ado, let's play some KoTOR.
How can I help?
I want to talk.
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
You didn't escape the Black Vulkars until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
And rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that part.
Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
You're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps. But the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
Be glad I'm Force-sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you. Or what are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Okay, have it your way.
Kin kin kunoba muli ra chinkun. Tongait tun kun ching. Ni boboji mata. Ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan.
That's right. I'm the one who won the Great Swoop race.
Rundi hadonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Jink palamul tong king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest.
Canderous? Isn't that the Mandalorian that works for Davik?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa bolawan na chikni. Pamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist muli rabest. Mucha shak pangpa. Yinkin kun no ba mulri rachikun.
All right, thanks for the message. I'll go meet him at the cantina.
Shagji kin lord chawa tauma? Kavavulpa mulji gumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun no ba muli rajikun? Wama kunbes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
I'm here.
I forgot about this. Bastila starts off with a dexterity of 18. That's amazing. So we're going to add some charisma because she's 1 point short of getting that bonus. And then we need to add to this wisdom because, man, everything else is pretty good. Constitution's not bad. I mean, it's a baseline of, +1. So yeah, she's got some great stats. It's going to add cure, but she has to be level 6, which she should be able to get after we did this one. I think we do. I think we're at level 6, so I think she's going to be at level 6. Okay, it says she has to be level 6, but I thought, oh, wait a minute, was she 4 and now we're 5? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, my error. See, yeah, she's level 5. Okay. Now she's level 6. Jeez. Okay, so now she's going to have force immunity to stun and night sense. She has a double-bladed lightsaber, I believe. I could be wrong. Double-bladed or 2 weapons. I think I'm going to give her the flurry first. No, that doesn't seem right. let's give her the +1 to saving throws. That should work out better. And then the powers, now we can finally do cure. Yeah. Great. Now we can go to equipment. I was trying to do the equipment first. So this is her baseline equipment. I mean her clothing. Give her a shield. Give her double-bladed lightsaber. Fortitude. I might need this to face Bendak. What do we have on at the moment? Brejik's belt. That's good for bludgeoning. You know what? Let's do none. And then give this to Bastila. We're gonna wear the Fortitude. And yeah, we're gonna hold on to the gloves, but I may give this to Bastila in a minute. It's just a combination of that with his belt should help against melee people, and she's going to be fully melee. So now we have 2 melee instead of 2 deep ranged. So anyway, okay, let's save. Do a hard save. Let's go to the cantina. Meat popsicles, yeah, small screen. Yeah, that's kind of like, you can make it maximized, but every time I've done it for the ultra widescreen, it will definitely crash the resources. So I can do this one on my native resolution, which is 164 frames per second, and not have a problem. So what I did is I also increased the text size, so we should be good for script.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
You know, what are you talking about?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated, so I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Well, why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Okay, why should I help you?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
All right, well, how are you going to manage that?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
Well, how am I supposed to get inside the military base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Well, won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid. but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Yeah, let's just see. I think I'm going to get the droid first and then come back to try to take on Bendak Starkiller. But like I said, Bendak is my main focus because I can soft lock myself out of that if I don't handle that before we get too far. So let's get the droid and then we'll come back and we'll try Bendak. No promises.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi, doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Yeah, Bastila is, what I like about her is, so I don't want to give too much away if this is your first time to see the KoTOR story, but a lot of the characters in the story are arc characters. They kind of grow, they, you know, turn from one type of character to a different one, or they have stories that need assistance, so you can either harden them, or kind of like in Mass Effect, or you can turn them toward your side and, you know, kind of be kind of the character you think of, like a Paragon type. Bastila is a little bit more complex than that, so she clearly has this little childishness to her, but yet she's all seriousness. But you come to realize that it's more of a shell, and she starts to recognize it too. So again, I'm not going to try to give away too much, but you can't take things at face value with the writing of this game, because it's just superb. So, but it's also just, when it's funny, it's just funny. So just come along for the ride. I kept getting stuck on stuff. I didn't know what I was getting stuck on.
Hachu apanki, jishawa anibong kasha, jonasi, ichua byongbo joni, minamambato mule ra, hakugri katgota parabola, tanga boksha nak nong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, shuni yun ni jiji aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana.
Candor said you'd sell the T3 M4 droid to me.
Mokao dangya foki, chachiska to punta kakaspaka, bano oto.
So for 2,000, that is a bit steep. We have it, but I'm gonna try to ask for half.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun, watuyama kama wona henak nek, bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa, dong abuk shami no no.
1,500, huh? I'm not gonna bully her, so I'll say it's a deal.
Tinku ukapa, topano aska, chinisko ne akava abaka.
Okay, so do we keep Basla? Yes, I think so. We're too low of a level to kind of, but mission is so good. We'll go ahead and use the droid for now, and he is very useful. He is just as useful as mission, but it's a kind of combination, whereas mission is more of like the awareness and demolitions expert. He has to kind of be everything, so he's jack of all trades, master of none at the beginning. So oh wow, Basla got a level. Okay,
I'm here.
that's good. We're gonna do this. So we're gonna need it. Disable droid. Yes, I'm gonna do that. So I'm doing the disable droid stuff because throughout this whole game, there's so many times where a droid is a problem. But this also works against, I believe, sentries and like turrets. So great power to have. At least in this game. Let's go to T3. T3 M4. He's a level 4. So we're gonna do dexterity to give him that bonus, that modifier. His intelligence is 20. So we're gonna have a ton of options for feats, I believe. No, skills. An extra skills. That's what we're gonna get. So we're gonna do I'm gonna put the bonuses in demolitions at the moment because I really I need that boost. And then security or computer use. I don't remember what my character. I think my character is good at security, so let's do computer use. Fine. Repair. Awareness. One at least. Oh, don't have one for that. Let's do that. Tactician logic upgrade. What is that? Fitted with the most. Oh, basic combat programming. Okay, this is +2 to defense, and this is +4 to defense. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be +2 to repair, security, and computer use. Wonder if we can't do the. Yeah, this is +2 to demolitions and stealth. I think I'm. Oh, but this is 2 weapon fighting, so he can use 2 blasters. Blaster pistol here. Oh, this is, yeah. A lot of good options. Let's do the demolition since we don't have mission. Okay, so now we're gonna have, so he already has that on. Stun ray, stun disruptor. Let's see. Okay, the ion blaster is more for, like, you know, against droids. It's a bonus against droids. On its own, it's just 1 to 4 damage, but then you have 1 to 10 versus a droid. So if we get the dual weapon option, this might be a good idea to do the other one with the ion blaster. I mean, we could do it anyway, but we'd have a penalty. Let's do it anyway. It's okay. I'm not relying on him to be our main. I got the hiccups. Like I said, I took in too much air when I was sneezing. Okay. Now we could
yes,
go back in there and get an upgrade or two. You kind of saw in the Black Vulcar base that one droid really messed me up.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong ka.
So a droid can be pretty powerful if you gear him a certain way. Let's take a look. Okay, plating +2, and this is only 150, so let's get this. And targeting computer. This will allow us to do the wait a minute. Weapon focus. Okay. Demolitions +2. Okay, let's get this. It's 500, but I think it's worth it. Because honestly, now I can sell these mines. I have 12 of them. So, you know, it almost paid for itself. I don't use mines as much as I should, but I mean, I can sell them and get a lot of money. So let's go back to here. Upgrade his plating. I'm going to do this. And now I'm less worried about mines. He's going to be our advanced scout. We could go straight to the base, but we're not going to.
What?
We're gonna go try to take on Bendak. Yeah. I could fast travel. It might be faster, but we'll just walk. Oh, you know what?
I'm here.
I forgot. She has the ability to speed. And now we can go get around a little bit faster. The nice thing about force speed is, unlike D&D where you have fatigue afterwards, there's no fatigue, and everybody is affected by it. So it's not just the character that casts it. Oh, and also it helps your bonus attacks, so you attack faster and defend faster. So it's a win-win. And as you can see, it lasts a long time. Oh, waiting on T3. Buddy, where you at? Oh my god.
What?
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Okay. He must have gotten stuck on some of the environment like I did. Okay, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about this. Let me see how many bombs I have. Grenades. I have a few of these. Okay. I have a plasma grenade. How many do I have though? Does it say? This is what I'm going to be using to attack him. I'm going to essentially cheat, but I don't really use plasma grenades in a lot of places. So might as well use them here. Okay, let's give it a shot. I might get destroyed, but
mulirabut malia michaski uchang yon torong chiweta ola una chinek ba mulera kun biskin Jibedwana ni bobo tong nanung shanun yang muchitito aki jijaku Tawan narota ayot tago Kanki doba na imechus kochis kanayo Potoga ya fulke gokola jiji wacha nechu.
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when 2 combatants entered the arena and only 1 came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle, Banduk Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
We were so close. We were so close. I told you, he just keeps spamming those. He got off one lucky concussion at the very beginning for me, and I think that was the difference. So the poison that I was able to get on him, at least it hit him. And if I could get one of those concussions to just knock him out for a couple seconds, then I can kind of prep my defenses and just litter him with those bombs. I just couldn't get that window, and then he would hit a concussion on me just as I would get a clearing. And so we're right there. We're right there. I think it's very doable now.
What can I do?
What?
They're in this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots.
I really wish I could
If
skip
any of
past
them were
this
still
now.
alive, out of retirement for one last battle, Bendak Starkiller! Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And Bendak is down. It's over. It's over. The fight is over. Bendak Starkiller is down. Bendak Starkiller is dead. All hail the mysterious stranger. the greatest duelist to ever grace the rings of Turris.
Yay! So, like I said, I needed that one window, and he got me early in the last one, and I'll be honest, also, I forgot about the alacrity. Once I turned on the alacrity, it made a huge difference. I was able to avoid his grenades, and probably the math behind the scenes was letting me avoid some of his blaster shots. So, huge difference, night and day difference. So, you know, use your stims in this game, guys. It makes a big difference. Let me do a hard save. This one. I think we get 1,000 credits. I'll look. All right. Glad you enjoyed it. Where's my share of the purse? Cookie, huh? I'm gonna persuade him because I think I should have enough points in persuade now. I think I deserve a little extra. We got his blaster, which is great. Guess who's gonna get that later in the playthrough? I won't say who, but take a wild guess. Yeah, we got 900 credits, and I don't know what items. We can look, see what's new. Bendax Blaster, which does 2 to 7, but it's modifiable. Oh, and it already is a +1 already. Great. Yeah, we probably need to put it on our blaster. Okay. Now we also go to the other cantina. Oh, let me talk to Marl. Marl's gone. Let me talk to Ice. Hey, Ice.
Congratulations, stranger. I never thought anyone would beat Starkiller. Did you know it was because of him that I became a duelist in the first place? As a little girl, I used to dream of meeting him one day. When I finally did, the guy was a complete slime ball. Made me realize I had to be cold and ruthless to survive. Like him, and now he's dead. There's probably a lesson in there somewhere. Something for me to think about, at least. Congratulations again, stranger, and goodbye.
This is great. You beat Bendick. You're a legend. Whenever anyone asks, I can say I was the first duelist the mysterious stranger ever beat in the ring. I'm gonna be famous.
I don't think you had a chance against Bendick, but you sure showed me. You showed us all. Too bad your career as a duelist is over now. I mean, nobody's gonna be stupid enough to go up against you anymore. Not even Twitch. Kind of funny, isn't it? You win the big match, and you kill your career.
Yeah, Twitch only cares about Twitch. He only refers to Twitch. Sounds familiar. All right, that was a big oh wait a minute, I think also the fans wanted to stuck on the environment again. Yeah, let me talk to them, but then we'll go down to the other cantina so that we can collect our bounty on him.
I love watching Ice fight. She proves this isn't just a man's game.
Gerlon used to be one of the best in the game. Now he's barely better than old Dead-Eye Duncan.
No, but what I was going to say was that duel, it's optional. You don't have to do it. But it was my biggest stress because, again, you can just do the game and go where the mission is telling you to go, and you'll miss out, you know? So...
What?
So glad we did that, because that was my biggest stress for really for the whole game. Because when you're underpowered like you are at the beginning, you can't really accomplish everything the way you might want to. I vaguely remember this being a problem a lot, where he gets stuck on everything. So I might need to use him at the forefront, so we don't get stuck.
Yes?
A plague straight.
Now where we need to go is that way, but we're gonna go to the cantina first. Wait a minute. Where? Okay. And now Basil's getting stuck. Okay. That makes sense.
Sure.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. But we've got a small problem. I haven't heard about anyone breaking into the military base yet, so I know you don't have those departure codes. If you want me to help you, you've got to bring something to the table. So until you get those codes, we really don't have much to talk about.
All right. I'll be back when I get those codes.
Glad to hear it. I'll be waiting right here.
Okay, no problem, Candace, but I mean, damn, I'm not here just for you. I got other things to do, buddy. Come on now.
Ako Jacopa. Gino mulera king pajak snimo puituana. Tomba toras magdelia. Ashuta. Wonga kumbistul piki koreana.
We're gonna tell him about Bendak.
Gioca con molera. Quien conjo peshak. Nova moleraji. Jarion torangchi. Aitatia. Pula una chinek. Bamulera slimo anga kubisking. Jibeduana ni bobo. Tong Namun Sha Nunjang Muchititoaki Jijaku.
Yeah, he tells me it's 300 for every bounty, but I always ask for 400, then he gives it to me, so I wish he would quit saying that's just the price and, you know, that's the way it is. Okay. Okay, Dia, Largo, Matrix. Okay, we've already done that. Okay. Alright. Alright, we've done all the bounties, I believe. Let me look at my data pad just to make sure. Yeah, Escaping Terrace, Basla, Karth, and planetary information. So, really just this. Man, we are ahead of the game. Let's go. Okay. Let's go back up the elevator, and I believe I can persuade out of the very entrance. Don't remember. Because when you go in, they kind of like, well, what are you doing here?
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu, yin kin kun noba mule rachi kun, tong nabun shanuyang.
Let's see here. I'm here for a meeting, don't worry. I know where I have to go. I thought I had more options than this.
Kipuna nabon sha. Kavadumpa kupa kakin cha na kwat nabon kon.
Here's 50 credits.
Oh,
that worked.
Kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigen potranko. Desarcha doma wana kondatama. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga boksha nagnong.
Alright, so that kind of works out because she needed the money and she doesn't like the Sith anyway. Let's use our T3 because I think... I think he can make the best use of... Man, I should have bought some computer spikes, huh? Damn it. And I think if you leave and come back, you have hostiles here. So, I have 14 computer spikes. Let me do the commands first. Overload the terminal. We just blow ourselves up. Upload the schematics. That's what I want. I want to see where everything is first. Sentry droids. I'm worried about both of these, huh? Take these offline. Oh, hack sentry droids filtering. Ooh. I could just take them offline, huh? Yeah, let's just... I was thinking maybe I could, like, turn them in against... bet you that's what that means, but it doesn't really say that. We could hack their filtering, which might make them fight for us. But I'm gonna... I only have 8 spikes left, so I'm gonna do this one. Camera. Oh. Alright, so they're offline. Camera. Oops. Root menu. SO2. Oh, there's a little terminal there. Yeah, we can overload it. I want to see all the rooms first. 3. That's us. Turn to root menu. Medical. Control center. Oh. Turn to root menu. Elevator. Oh. Oh, crap. Man, I need more spikes, huh? Open the elevator. I bet you we're gonna find more spikes in this place, so I'm gonna go back. And let's go to the armory. Root menu. Elevator? Oh, that's the elevator. Let's do the overload. Okay. Lots of XP. Alright, let's get out of here. Log out. I bet you will get some more computer spikes somewhere. If we go to the left here, it's safe.
Yes?
Sure.
Oh. I just said it's safe. Okay. I guess there's no camera in this room.
What can I do?
Here!
Dadgummit. Threw a grenade right in the middle of us. Little droid here. There we go. Nice.
You cannot win. What can I do?
Yes?
Okay, that was a mess. That was an absolute mess. Data pad. We'll read that here in just a second. We just... Wait a minute. We just got a data pad. What was that for? No telling. Okay, so let's look at our map again. Let's not screw up this time. Oh, this is not a door. It's a fake door.
What can I do?
Basila, Curus. And my little droid needs some droid parts. This is the problem with having him is, you know, you can't really heal him through...
What can I do?
The cure...
yes?
Jedi power. So we know what's in here. I think this is the medical. Yeah. So there's one droid in here. It's this medical droid. Okay. Med pack. Okay, you are right up on me, buddy. You need to back off. Okay. Okay. What's in here? This might be the barracks. Okay. Air kit.
I'm here.
Yes?
That's the barracks. This is the elevator. We'll probably need to save this for last, so let's go to the left. There's a dude. Okay. Oh, it's going to be a puzzle. It's F5.
Tiscado sukiku ba nabona naikachu tuinkotu topada bunkwalya gandonago chuchut kabachi kuita hotonga yalamo inkapun jiloba mulirani bobo wango kumpeska gang ba mamarulira.
Yeah, he was the guy who helped us when we first got to our hideout and the Sith attacked us. He stowed the bodies away for us, so I remember you.
La boda ni winkis matoma wana kumpes jingpa marulira tok jingbang non kick tok ninja mulira rabes.
Okay, well, how do I get you out?
Tiska du sukiku ba nabona naikachu tuinkotu topada bunkwalya gandonago chuchut kabachi kuita hotonga yalamo inkapun jiloba mulirani bobo wango kumpeska gang ba mamarulira jawana bota ayuha tahonga cha kanki dora kachi kuita hodonga topada bunkwalya gando donago chuchut muksha papangpa bola wana chikne ba muli slemo boda wanga kumbes mulira rabes.
Okay, so this puzzle, we have to turn everything to red, but if we accidentally turn it all to green, he will be executed. So I'm gonna F5. I might save this one for one of my KoTOR videos of like how to solve the puzzle. This one isn't too difficult if you think about it. It's I don't remember. We're gonna figure this out together, but this will turn this one green, and then so the one to the left and the one to the right should turn red. In which case, this one on the left will turn this green. So if we did this one first, this will turn this red, I mean this green, and this will be red. And this will be, yeah. So I think this is tricky, but what we do, I believe, is we turn this one red, and then this next one will be green. And then we go over here, turn this one red, and then that'll be green. Then in the middle, we switch them all. Let's try that.
Jawana bota ayuha tahonga cha kanki dora kachi kuita hodonga topada bunkwalya gando donago chuchut muksha papangpa bola wana chikne bamuli slemo boda wanga kunbes mulira rabes tiska du sukiku ba nabona naikachu tuinkotu topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut kabachi kuita hodonga yalamo inkapun jiloba mulirani bobo wango kumbes gang ba mamarulira.
I was muted there. I was talking through like what to decide here. Went ahead and erred on the side of wisdom, added a +1 so we get a +2 modifier. And this would give us a +2 to persuade, awareness, and treat injury. I think I need to do it, but I really want to do flurry. Oh, what to do. And this is +2 to saving throws. Man, some great options here. Okay. Let's do this for now. Persuade, awareness, and treat injury. And then if we're doing good, then we'll add to flurry. If we're struggling a little bit, we'll add the +2 to saving throws. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go this way. Barracks. Yeah, let's do this corridor first. I'm so glad I turned off these sentry droids. Ooh. Okay. We all need to be in solo mode, because this is kind of bad.
I'm here.
No!
The
what are you
Force
doing?
fights with
No,
me.
that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. The one... No! Bastila, what are you doing? Okay. Much better. Let's wait for them. And do cure. Okay.
Yes?
We're gonna throw a grenade. Throw another grenade. I said we're gonna throw another grenade. No, let's just do a concussion grenade. That's fine. Okay. Now, Bastila, do cure.
I'm here.
Okay. Now let's turn this off. If you're thinking this is kind of nutty and there's a lot of turn-based stuff, that's because it is.
What?
Let's make this quick.
Okay, T3, you're really annoying, buddy. Okay, much better. Oh, he didn't do it. He set it off instead. That was a mess.
I'm here.
Okay. Security terminal, what do we got? No, because
What?
I thought for sure I'd run across more data spikes by this point. Guess not. Okay. I think this is just a hallway. Yep. Okay.
Yes?
Yes?
He keeps throwing freaking grenades as I walk in. So annoying. Oh my goodness. Because my D3 has to use these repair kits. Can't be healed.
That hurt, I bet.
Sith Captain. No!
There.
Oh! They keep throwing grenades.
Yes?
It's annoying. This is why I threw grenades at Bendak, because grenades in this game, that, trust me, the enemies will use it against you.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Repair kit. Okay, well. No spikes. Are you serious? Wow. Oh, you got it this time. Okay. So we turned off the turrets. Oh, nice. Some mod upgrades. Oh, nice. There's my energy projector. That's what I've been needing for my my sword. Oh, nice. So we can give this to guy. Shield disruptor, flamethrower. I like the stun ray though. It works really well. For now, let's give this to T3.
I'm here.
Sure.
Nice find. I'm glad I unlocked this area. Okay, so the other side is the barracks, and this is the area I think I incapacitated the guys in there. But this is the elevator, so what's in here? I hope this is not that droid that's got the shield. I'm gonna save. Oh, nice. Okay. Whew. Adrenal. This is some foreshadowing here. Okay. Man, shutting down these droids worked really well. However, I will say, since there's so many of them, if using 6 would have made them turn on the Sith, that would have been amazing, because there's so many of them. Sith base pass card, that's exactly what I needed. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, no, I need the codes, the Sith pass codes. That's just the pass card. All right, let's
What can I do?
let's be careful. Put on your shield.
Yes?
Put on your shield. I didn't put one on? Yeah, I have a... Oh, this is the armband. I need an energy shield. This is what I need to give to Bastila. This armband, because she does the melee. That's all she does is melee, so she needs that.
What?
That. I'm gonna do the alacrity. Okay. 5. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's do the flamethrower. And then we're gonna do, I think I have an ion grenade. Because we turned off the turrets, this should be a little bit easier now. She needs to probably turn her shield back on.
What can I do?
Okay, heal. Oh, she has the disabled droid. That's right. I forgot about this. Nice. Okay. Oh man, this is so much better.
What?
He was a toughie. Now what I don't know is whether or not I can access the elevator. Okay, I can. Because in the at the lobby, it was going to make me use a computer spike to access it, but I guess having the pass card does that. We're not missing anything else, right? Control center? I don't think so. Right, let's do a hard save.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Let's see. You Sith must be brought to judgment for all the blood you have spilled.
You are a fool. This is a new age. The Sith shall be the ones passing judgment now. We are the new order of the galaxy. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
You're just a Sith Padawan. Sith Governor. What? Okay. Again, I'm gonna do the alacrity. Because I think he hits pretty hard. He's gonna put on his shield. Stun. Get an advantage here.
What can I do? Yeah!
Okay. All right. Oh.
Yes? Sure.
Yes?
What? Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yeah!
Yes?
Yeah!
Yeah, he was definitely a lot harder than I thought. Okay, so let's maybe put this on ahead of time. I'm gonna pause so we can buff. Did I put on? Yes, I gave her the thing already. And you need to put on your shield too.
What can I do?
Okay.
Sure.
Who dares to... Who? You... This...
What can I do? I'm here.
Now hold on. He stunned both of them. This is not cool. He's gonna make quick work of T3. I gotta run around. Oh, come on. I mean, come on. T3's not even doing anything. This is very frustrating.
I'm here.
Okay. All right, now let's. So those buffs did nothing for me. We're gonna put alacrity on me, and we're gonna put alacrity on Bastila.
Sure.
Here.
And I'm gonna have to repair him, even though he's not doing anything.
You cannot
Is T3
win.
just bugged? Because he's flashing red. I thought that was just his shield, but he's not even healing. I mean, what is going on?
Yes?
Yeah, so she's down. I mean, I don't get it. What is the deal? How come T3's not working? He's not doing anything.
Ah!
I mean, see, it's just stuck on this round. He's actually doing nothing. Could just have him run around.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, look. He did something. Let's disengage, do our med pack.
Yes?
We're so close. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta heal again. Yeah, just one little hit and he does like a ton of damage to me. Okay. Jeez. Gotta heal again. This is like the Bendak Starkiller fight all over again. Just get a hit in. Oh my goodness. Come on. Finally. Yeah, so T3 was doing nothing except for that flamethrower. Yeah, he was bugged. Okay. Strength gauntlets. Okay.
I'm here.
Heals. T3, this might be the last time you're with us, buddy. Oh, light battle armor. I wonder if that's any better. I don't think that's better than the Ichani army we have, though. Yeah, we don't have the prerequisites. Okay. It's medium armor, so that might go with mission, actually. We'll see. So, oh, Brejic's gloves. We have that. Okay, that's right. Yeah. And then Bastila could use those strength gauntlets. Sometimes I think Zalbar can use these, actually. And that's kind of huge because I think he's at 19th strength. We'll see. Oh, a neuroband. Let's give her the neuroband. +2 to will. She looks kind of cute with those anyway. That'll work. And yeah, we just need to upgrade our stuff and go back to the base. Yeah, some credits. Unknown value of credits. Okay, so I'm gonna repair T3 again because I don't know what's gonna meet us when we leave. Okay.
What?
Let's go. Man, I don't know what his, because, you know, Basila's got a dexterity of 18 and he still resisted all of her hits. But her wisdom was only 12, so him stunning her, I could see that. Okay, let's go. So I was gonna say I was right about thinking like we only needed the codes, but no, we needed to actually get past him to get the security clearance codes. Man, we got our butts kicked. And you know what I didn't do? I did not put on burst of speed or force aura. Both of those would have been much better for that fight. Didn't even think about it. Man. Actually, I don't need that. I can go straight to the base.
Yes?
Okay, so we have a new level, so maybe Karth will say a little bit more to us now.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nope.
You got it.
Maybe Bastila.
How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay. T3. Beep, beep, boop. You don't want to talk much, do you? Just chime in when you have any advice. Okay. I guess I'll have to. Let me ask you some questions. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Alright, never mind. All right.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay.
Okay, so more than likely, even though... Ooh, this is going to be a tough call. I think Canderous forces himself into our party. And then I'm going to have to decide, do we take Bastila or Mission? And I'm thinking it's going to be Mission. But I don't think I need... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll take Bastila. I don't have to worry about mines too much, so... Actually, for right now, let's take Mission and Karth. But having Karth and Bastila, if you remember the conversations that Alistair has with Morgan, very similar. The roots of the kind of banter, the antagonistic small talk, starts here. You will recognize it immediately. Karth and Bastila have that same relationship, almost kind of like Morgan and Alistair has. It's pretty wild. Kind of need Karth and Mission just to kind of move some equipment around, but I want Karth and Bastila actually. So let's just do this for the equipment placement. Yeah. And they also get a level. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so Karth is level 8. We're going to give him Intelligence 14 to get the bonus. I really need him to have higher Dex or Constitution, but I'll take it. I've been focusing on his treat injury just so that way when he's around he can just heal himself, you know? Ooh, two weapon fighting. Ooh, I didn't actually know he had two hands. A two weapon fighting. I completely ignored that. I want to do Master Rapid Shot. And yeah. Mission. Demolitions. Awareness. And treat injury. Sure. Or, yeah, no, it's fine. Let's go here. I'm going to give her the... Oh, see, it's medium, so she can't even wear that. See, that's what I was saying, is that this is light armor, but it's heavy. Yeah, so this probably is best for her. Okay. Okay. Republic mod armor. This is better. But it's not moddable. Light battle armor. The defense bonus is 5. Plus 4 dex. This is 7-2. I think I'll go with this. And we're going to give him another energy shield. And I'm going to give him yeah, heavy blaster. I was thinking maybe the ion blaster, but maybe yeah, give him the heavy blaster. He's definitely more deadly now. He looks cool.
Yes?
Okay. Party selection. Since we're right here, we can say remove her. We're going to add Bastila. All right. Now we get to hear all the banter between these two. Which, now that I brought it up, they won't do it. So...
Yes?
If I get a chance, I'll show you guys the Bastila statue that I have. Maybe I'll post it in my Discord. I got it from Dark Horse, I think. Where's my guy? Where is he? Where is he?
Listen to what?
Oh my goodness.
Ready?
The evil walks among us. The enemy...
But anyway, she's facing off between a couple of droids from the old Empire. Got God, I forget their names. The little race that controlled the galaxy before the Republic or Sith.
I'm here.
What?
Anyway, she's taking on those guys, and she's got her yellow double-bladed lightsaber in the clothing that you see in this game, like this one right here, her base level clothing. It's awesome. I love it. Maybe I'll take a picture of it sometime and show you guys. I'm in the process of possibly moving my office, so I don't have everything in its best position at the moment. So once I get everything moved, maybe I'll Or maybe I'll take a picture before then. I don't know. But yeah, if anybody wants to see that, let me know. It's pretty cool. It's right in front of my big Lilith statue from Diablo 4. Wait. What is this? What? What? This is the hidden Beck. I didn't go in. What? Crazy. What? Okay. That was confusing. Okay. Now, Gelrod's the Pazak player, and I don't know if we want to mess with him at the moment. We already have enough credits. But at some point, I believe him and the other one, if you play them enough times and win, they'll stop playing with you. We have 2,400 credits. Let's see. We may not be coming back here. Let's see what he has for sale. Some cards. 200. Just... I tend to buy these, like, just negative ones because it just gives me more chances, you know? But here's another +6. I think I already have 2 of them. I like this one a lot. This one and the +5. If I can find a plus or -5, that's the one to get. Do I want this? You know what? I'm going to get it because who knows if I'll run across another one. Get that one. It's fine. Just need one. Let me do a hard save. Away we go.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need, so what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
Right, let's join up, but how are we going to get inside Davik's estate?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Yeah, this is what I was saying, so I knew he joins us. So Canderous has a special cybernetic implant that regenerates minor wounds. Great. So yeah, him and Bastila makes sense. Yeah. And I really want Karth because he's so dangerous, but Bastila just makes... Again, it's going to be one of the few times where I'm not going to have mission, and it's just because the game is kind of forcing my hand. I could take mission. It'd probably be kind of fun. But let's just take Bastila.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Canderous. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cathhound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Canderous has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
I've never cared for the way that the voice actor did Davik. It's just a little off-putting. It sounds a little bit too Earth-like, you know. It takes me out of the immersion of the Star Wars, and I get it. You know, they're from all over, so who knows? Maybe one just happens to have that northeastern accent, but it's so specific, you know. So I've just never cared for this portrayal of Davik. I really hope that if there is a remaster or remake of KoTOR, that Davik is treated with a little bit more of a, I don't know, just I'm a bad guy kind of guy, you know. Just, I don't know. He seems mean, but he doesn't seem like he's dangerous. I don't know. Maybe that's the point. Anyway, good to finally meet you, Davik. My name's Darth Legion.
You know, Canderous was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the recommendation from Canderous and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
All right. Well, your offer intrigues me, Davik. Conversely, Calo Nord, I love how he is actually portrayed. I don't want them to change a thing for Calo Nord. He's great.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These'll be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
Well, I look forward to working with you, Davik. I know I'm our prisoner here.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taurus, the better.
Alright, so, of course, Canderous will have some levels. And Canderous reminds me a lot of, oh man, what's his name? The mercenary in Mass Effect 2. You find him on the mining station. You know, he's actually a DLC. Oh man, I cannot remember his name at the moment to save my life. Of course, that's my MO, right? I can't remember names. But anyway, he reminds me a lot of him, but Canderous is much, much more fleshed out. And I really kind of wish that Mass Effect had given him the same treatment, because Canderous is great. And his story doesn't end with KoTOR, so keep that in mind. But he's a dark side guy. We're going to give him some skills. What should we give him? He doesn't have very much intelligence, so that's why we don't have one point. I guess demolitions. It's useless without awareness, but okay. Beats. He's got this heavy weapon. I'm almost tempted to give him the toughness. But I'm also really want to give him the rapid shot, but plus one to saving throws, maybe. Let's give him toughness. Kind of fits his character.
Yes?
What? No problem. Got it.
Hey! What's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here, I'll call the guards.
Pudu, tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night. So you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards. Okay, I guess it was just an honest mistake. And I'm a reasonable man, so I'll just let it go this time. You better pay more attention to where you're going. Opening the wrong door around here can get you killed. Now get out of here and don't bother me again.
No problem. Got it.
Maso, Gino Molirani Bubo, Tonking Ba, Noku Nexag. Ichuta, Yun Patisa, Kingba Nikchalora Kun. Hava, Yun Patisa, Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Jiyokaku.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
Oh man, I think I was muted that whole time. I was trying to read. I read that whole thing. So it was just some lore about Calo Nord hunting down the Rancor. And I read that whole thing. I'm going to have to go back and edit that out because it was kind of long, but it was interesting. Sorry. Okay. Don't mind me. Computer spikes. Okay. So, here's some slave girls. I think I'm supposed to talk to this one.
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains.
Now this is my kind of place.
Would you like a relaxing massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve.
I need some information.
But what could I possibly tell you? It is forbidden for slaves to leave this room on pain of torture and death.
But see, this is what I was talking about. I really wish they had localized a lot of the aliens, because even though there is some immersion for many of the aliens to, you know, talk in their native language, but I just, unless it's like a Hutt or the Wookiees, I mean, I really just kind of wish they localized it. Anyway, tell me what I want to know, and I'll tell Davik how pleased I was with your performance.
Praise from the guest is a valuable commodity here. Davik rewards the slaves who perform their duties well. I will tell you what I know. Davik rarely lets us leave the slave quarters. We only know what we hear from Davik's guests. Recently, they've all been talking about poor Hudro. He was caught trying to steal some spice from the lab. Normally, Hudro is allowed to get away with things like that because he's Davik's personal pilot for the Ebon Hawk. But since the Sith have grounded every ship on the planet, Hudro doesn't get any more special treatment. They've locked him up in Davik's torture chambers.
Where's the torture chamber?
I think you can get there through the hall behind the west door of Davik's throne room. Just keep going west from the slave quarters and you'll see the throne room. But Davik's certain to have guards patrolling the area. If you leave the guest wing, they'll shoot you on sight. Please, I don't know anything else.
Okay, I'll be going now. I think if you say I'd love a massage now, if you have like Mission or obviously Basila, then she makes a comment.
Of course. Return whenever you wish to partake of what is offered here. We exist only to serve you.
Then you can talk to this guy, but he
Welcome to the slave quarters, good sir. I mean no disrespect, but perhaps one of the female slaves could serve your needs better?
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains.
Now this is my kind of place.
Yes,
Would you like a
said that
relaxing
before,
massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve.
Okay, I don't have time.
Of course.
Okay. All right. These are kind of neat, these little baths here. You know, nice little relaxing sound, some KoTOR ASMR. Anyway, all right, let's do a hard save. I don't know which way to go. I think this way we would encounter everybody, so maybe this way? I don't know. I want to explore as much as possible before we have to fight. Maybe it's the other way. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so there's a computer terminal here. That's good.
Yeah?
I'm here.
We're gonna speed things up because I remember this time.
You're dead. That'll show me.
Let's make this.
You're dead.
Much better.
What?
Okay. Let's try it out. All right, we only have 9. Commands, because I want, oh man, 4 to get the whole schematic. Okay. Do want to open all security doors. But let's go to camera, the barracks. Ooh, a whole bunch of them. We could gas the room and lose all of our spikes. Let's keep looking at the different rooms. The barracks, the throne room, which is where we were at. Don't want to gas that room. That would be us. I meant 2 and then 4. We could gas that room. And we have 3. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of rooms. This is a spice lab. Oh wow. All I see is XP. And then hangar. Is that right? No, we already looked at that one. Guest room. Oh, there's a dude in there. Oh, that's our guy. That's our pilot. Okay. Hangar. I don't need to, you know what? I don't need to open all the doors because I think I can unlock them all. So what's our other option here? Disable, oh man. Hangar security, oh crap. Don't have enough. So let's hold on to the spikes we have because I think I can take on these guys anyway. I don't think I need to gas anybody's room. Crap, we got no extra XP for that though. Basila, could you give us some speed?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Should be able to fly through this area now. Okay, so this loops around.
What?
Slow down. Slow down, everybody. I'm gonna disable this mic. I don't think I can recover it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, computer spike. Just one? Great. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. So this way, we have our barracks. Go this way. That's the guest room. And then this way is more, so, Spice Lab. Ooh, all these sound really good. Let's go this way. Let's go to the, get the pilot first.
That'll show you.
All right.
I'm here.
It was bad timing. Ooh, computer passcard. I wonder if that's going to give us all access. Let me see. This is the guest room.
What?
And if you notice, I keep saving. This game is older, so anytime you have a corrupted save, you're gonna have a bad time. So I save, and I'll sometimes do a hard save, because again, I don't want to come back all the way, several hours in the past because of a corrupted save. So I'll do a lot of multiple. I'll be save scumming like crazy just because I have to. Oh, she's got the disabled droid.
Yes.
Here it is.
Disabled droid. Much better. Yeah. Like I said, having disabled droid in this particular game is really valuable. Cage release.
What?
Make sure there's nothing else we can loot. Can we talk to him first? Okay.
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
I couldn't sit by and let you suffer.
I don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing tangible anyway. But I've got information that could be worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
Well, let me ask you some questions, though.
Questions? Please. I've already told you the only useful thing I know. Just let me go before Davik figures out I'm missing.
Okay. All right, you're free.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free. I have to get out of this base before that happens.
All right. Oh, and I was going to mention before, sometimes...
We've got what we came for. We should get going.
Yeah, just... Candace, please. I've got to get some loot, okay? We've got to get some loot. All right. The movies that you see, they'll sometimes be on the... I thought that looked familiar. I thought he looked familiar. Pariah Doggo, who looked familiar? Candace? Yeah. He's an interesting character. The movies, you'll notice when they have a cutscene. Oh, the pilot and that Hudro. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of a common character you'll see in this game. Anyway, the movies that you'll see will be a little bit to the left, and the last quarter of the left side is cut off. It's just the way I have this game being projected. I use Borderless Gaming as a program, and it lets me run this game fully optimized. I don't use many mods. They're just quality of life mods like larger text. But if you look at all the guides that tell you how to like run KoTOR on a modern system, none of them are wrong. I'm not guiding you toward anything, don't listen to them. But the way I do it is I use the Borderless Gaming program, and I do windowed mode, and I'm able to, with these settings and out without using the ultra widescreen support, because there's a mod for that. I don't use that. What I do is I just use the Borderless Gaming program, and I can run this game at my native resolution of 164. So instead of 60, because normally if you do it any other way, you have to run it at 60 frames per second. Otherwise, it's just going to crash. So I'm running this at 164 without any problems. It's not the best because it's not native to the game, but to me, it looks fine. So now, just because you meet him in the Nar Shaddaa and KoTOR 2, Nar Shaddaa KoTOR 2. Where is it? The cantina? Because the only cantina I can remember there is the alien bar. And then at the very beginning, you have that droid bar, but that's an alien guy. Is it in the area with the I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, though. Just, he comes up to you near the big hole. It says it's his ship. That's right. You're right, Pariah. I love it when lore stuff, people tell me lore, because I would have totally not made that connection. That's right. So he does come. I was saying, like, right at the beginning there's a droid shop there, and I was like, why do I think he's right there? But that's an alien who owns that shop. It's because he's right there. Man, thank you, Pariah. Man. Thank you.
No problem. How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself. I left specific instructions that you guards were not to disturb me until morning. How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer.
Neil Aberrante on YouTube. Terrace, I'm playing KoTOR 2. KoTOR is bugging Android. Citadel Station destroyed. Asteroid mining base. Yeah. The Paragus mining station on KoTOR 2 gets a lot of flack, and rightfully so. It is a little bit too long, but in hindsight, if it wasn't such a tutorial, it is a great area. I just wish it wasn't the tutorial area, like we did something before that. It's the best part of the game. You're not wrong, Pariah. I don't know if it's the best part of the game for me, but I think it is way overhated. But I totally get it. It's like this long drawn. It's like, man, I have been on this Paragus mining station forever. And then you go, like, you think you're going to be done, and then you have to go down this like area with a bunch of droids, and then you have to like slice these other things, and then you run across an HK unit, and I don't know, it's a little bit tedious for a opening tutorial. Now if it wasn't that, like if it was like the next area you go to, and our tutorial was actually being on the ship or something, anything, I think it would actually feel a little bit better. But yeah, that Paragus mining station is overly hated. Davik wanted me to make sure you didn't need anything. Yeah.
Well, I suppose I can forgive the intrusion in this case. Tell Davik I admire a host who has his underlings check up on the well-being and comfort of his guests. I don't require anything right now. You can tell Davik everything about my stay has been most pleasing so far. Here's a 5-credit chip for your trouble, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Now scurry on back to Davik. If I find I have need of anything, I'll buzz you. Until then, I expect you to respect my privacy.
Okay, but first, I must take your stuff. Ooh. Armor mod? Absolutely. Credits. Okay, whatever. All right. Hold up. And I just don't remember everything about this game. It's been like 3 years since I played this game. So if I sit here, think, and scratch my head, I'm truly, I don't remember. It isn't really a tutorial. You have the option to do the prologue with the T3. Yeah, on the Ebon Hawk. And you can just skip it if you want to. Yeah, I know. It's just that if you have to think about it in terms of like, if you're a new player who's never played a game in your life, or an RPG or a Star Wars game or something, I mean, they are teaching you how to do that game and what the story is and things like that. So it isn't a tutorial, like you say, but they did have to start somewhere, you know, because there's a lot of teaching things at the same time, you know, like how to slice, what does a factory bench, the workbench do. And then also what's great about KoTOR 2 is, now KoTOR 2, I'm on record saying it's the best written game ever of all time. It's not the best game of all time, it's not even close, but one of the things they do that's great is you're able to break down items and then create things with them. And that is, oh man, I really wish that was in this game. So amazing. Oh.
What can I do?
Here it is.
Let's just throw a grenade. Okay. Loot? Yeah, there's some loot. All right. The offset of the way I have this set up for this game is you see it on your stream. Sugar Dots, howdy, how you doing? Is that I have it kind of condensed. Now I could make it bigger, it could look more widescreen, but the text would be smaller, and I didn't want to make the text any smaller than what it already is. I don't know, the first time I played Paragus Atmosphere kind of stuck with me. I do get the whole, like, I don't like it, it's too long, but aesthetically for me it's the best part. Yeah, aesthetically it's great. I do love it. I love the storytelling from the very beginning. I'm passionately in love with KoTOR 2. I love KoTOR 2 so much. The story that they're telling is just phenomenal. There's nothing like it in any game I've played since then. Oh, oh my goodness. Well now. Okay. Let's do some speed.
That'll show them.
Okay. We didn't do it, but I do this. Oh, he resisted.
That hurt, I bet.
Okay. Up. We don't have... We're about to die. Let's do the... Pack.
What? That'll show them.
There we go. Rodians, man, I'm pretty sure they have high decks. They're not the easiest to defeat. First aid. They knew that you were going to have a problem here, so that's why they gave you a first aid container. Right. Okay, we're good. Yeah, too bad it wasn't finished. Some dives are way too loopy. Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. I mean, they only had what, 8 months? They released it what, 13 months after, I think, KoTOR, the original one, something like that. But I think they only had an 8-month development window. Can you imagine getting that body of work done in 8 months? It's amazing. The stories in KoTOR 2 are great. Twisted Olive? Yeah. I mean, there's so many great narratives within all of it. And, you know, this obviously isn't KoTOR 2, but we can definitely talk about it. I mean, you know, throw anything out there. We'll discuss it. You know, the droid, the big droid that you find, and his whole backstory, it isn't all completely spelled out, but once you finally start connecting the dots and realize what is and why they do things, I mean, it's just great. I don't even care about the content that was cut out. I just wish they would just polish the dialogue logic. Yeah. You know, the only part, as far as the cut content, you know, the droid factory is one that I'm glad it was never in the original game, because it's interesting, but it doesn't really add anything to the game, and it is so difficult. I mean, I've done that a few different times, and I've never cared for it, like, at all. Wait a minute. Did we? Is this no, this is the hangar bay door. I don't want to go there yet. I think this is going to be another battle. Let me heal up.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, but the HK mission basically could be interesting. I really do kind of like the very end of it all, but getting to that point when you're playing only as HK, it's a slog. I don't care for it at all. But the very end of it, I do.
Sure.
Yep, there he is. Oh. Two guys on the side. It's... Oh, no. Disengage that one. Let's stun this one. Oh, he resisted. Stun that one. Okay. That Duros went down. Better.
Ooh. Sure.
I think okay. So I don't think I need to do this. I think I already have the card. Okay, use access card. And I don't need that. Disable hangar security. Is that what I want? Yes. Turn to root menu. Okay. I think we've done it. Hangar. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so here is where we save. Oops. There we go. The droid factory is just too long. Yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit girthy. It's just you're HK, and you have to fight against two guys. When you get on the deep inside area, you have to fight two guys, and they're fully capable. They're hard to defeat. And then you fight another two guys on the other side, and then you have to. I think you can, if I remember right, you slice the terminal and then you sabotage the one model or something. But then you go back deeper in, and there's like tons of droids that you fight, and that, like I said, that is kind of interesting right there at that part. But just getting to that part is, like, if you had your full party, it'd be great. Like, just let me bring everybody. Let's get through this, move on. But you have to do it solo, and it's I don't care for it. Now, also, yes. Let's get fully healed. And I'm gonna wait for Bastila to kind of get her powers up. I think though this does a cinematic, and she starts off fully with all of her force powers back, but I don't want to risk it, so we're just gonna wait a second. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. We're definitely going to leave Terrace tonight. This is our 4th stream. I've just been in heaven playing this game again. The first stream I did, I had KoTOR running beautifully on its own. And then I thought, you know what? Let me do the community patches, because there's a community patch one, and it was newer since the time I had first installed KoTOR a few years back. And I thought, let me put that one in. Maybe they fix some things that, save me some trouble down the road. And it broke my install. It just, nothing would work at all. Like, it would maybe load for 5 seconds and it would just crash. I did everything. I did a fresh install. I did all my normal methods of install, and I could not get it to work. And so now it's working. The main thing is that I've turned off the Steam overlay, and then once that one was working a little bit better, it was still kind of crashing on me. I couldn't isolate what the issue was, and it's my NVIDIA overlay. So I had to turn off the NVIDIA overlay and the Steam overlay. And as long as they're off with the way I have KoTOR configured, I have no problems. Yeah, I can't play it. I can't play these anymore. Hurts my wrist too much. Oh, that's too bad. I understand. I mean, it isn't really controller friendly at all. I'm a mouse and keyboard person. I'm playing a Jedi Survivor at the same time that I'm doing this one. I'm also playing the Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO. But it's my first time playing on a controller for Survivor. The first time I played it, it was on mouse and keyboard, and it was rough. There's a lot of jumping in that game, especially certain sections, and if you know what they are, you know what they are. But on controller, it's been like a breeze. It's easy. So sorry to hear about your risk, because I can totally appreciate that. Sure.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Let's make this quick.
Whoa. Normally it auto pauses when you enter combat. This is the WASD movement, hurts your wrist. Yeah, I understand totally. I will say this game though, you can do a lot of it just with your mouse. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, however you're using your mouse, you can do a lot of it with just the mouse. If you can move forward by just pressing the two buttons together, kind of like an MMO. And the WASD is, you could, but honestly, you can play a lot of this game with just the mouse and spacebar. Spacebar pauses. This isn't a real-time combat game, so it's not real-time with pause like Baldur's Gate, but it's similar because it has rounds. So we're gonna do concussion grenade, and then we're gonna focus on Callow. Rapid shot, disengage, rapid shot, disengage. We're gonna do battle stimulant.
What can I do?
And then come on, energy shield. Then my guy is looking right at a grenade. Look at that. He's looking right. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think Callow threw that. No, I threw that grenade. That's what happened.
What?
Okay. And so we're going to go over here. We're going to do our Sith shield. And we're going to do... Oh, no. Let's do our... alacrity. Let's take care of Callow Nord first. Davik, I'm gonna have you switch over to concussion again to...
Yeah?
I mean Canderous, I want you to... Okay. Oh my goodness, she's getting wrecked.
Yes?
Okay. He's gonna resist stun, I'm pretty sure. But let's do advanced med pack. Okay, now we're gonna put on some speed. Should help. Okay, now we do flurry.
You may have me outnumbered and outgunned, but if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits. Damn those Sith! They'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears!
Again, that's if my memory is really bad, but I remember thinking, I don't care about Davik at the moment. I really just need to deal with Callow Nord, and that's what he does. He kind of like finishes the battle for us. We have an energy shield, heavy blaster, Davik's war suit, and Davik's visors. Okay, I don't think we can loot Callow, but I do want to check. Okay. Just in case, I want to check. Is there anything over here? Over here? Okay, guess not. Let's get out of here. Most common phrase in Hollywood. Let's board the Ebon Hawk.
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
There she is. Take a good look at that ship, because that's a very similar ship you see in the Fate of the Old Republic trailer we got recently.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
let's see if this works, because I'm supposed to shoot
Plot a course
these
for Dantooine.
ships.
There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't. Let's see. I really hope it works. Okay. It's not working. What do we do? How did I fix this before? Yeah, you're supposed to like just move the turret around with your mouse, and maybe it's WASD. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. One more. We did it. Whew. Stressful. Stressful. So that one, the WASD, is total WASD for me. I remember this game letting me do this on mouse with the mouse though, but not anymore.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful Masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
Okay, and also with the cinematics, even though they're a little small, and like I said, the last quarter or so on the left-hand side is cut off, at least you get to see them. Most of the time, you'll see on a lot of playthroughs that you have to set it to where the movies are disabled. Otherwise, it'll crash the game. But the setup that I have at the moment, at least you can see them. So, I mean, it's better than nothing, you know? So I agree with Basila. We should be safe here. I think Arth has a point. We should keep moving.
We can't just keep running. Malak will find us eventually. We need to regroup. We need a plan. We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council.
I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship. I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Koth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
Okay, so until you have talked with the Jedi Council, you'll be unable to switch characters in and out of the party. Alright. Hold up. It has... I've lost my mouse entirely. Give me a second. Okay. So, let me save right here. I'm doing this entirely via mouse and keyboard. I can't. I've lost my mouse. Whenever, that's the other thing. When you have those ship battles, it really messes with the mouse so bad that right now I don't have a mouse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit the game. Let me put on my... There, right there. I'm going to exit the game and restart it. Now that may mean that, that I may not be able to load it again, okay? I apologize. I'm going to try to load it right now. If not, we'll have to call it, okay? Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a price I have to pay for letting me at least run the game. Everything seems to be working again. But if it crashes, like, I'll have to call it. Because the only way to fix it is to reboot and reset just a couple things. Kratos, your call.
Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiwana. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak telea. Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelea.
What do you have against the Circa Corporation?
Ki puna! Kavatumpa ku palea muka bata! Jioka ku tumpa ku palea! Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak telea.
Worse? How have they gotten worse?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukun ne mulerabes. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak telea. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikoyana. Dong patugas makdelia.
Wow. Okay. So, again, this is why for this playthrough I'm not reading all the alien text, because sometimes they just don't give you enough time to say everything, and then sometimes they just take forever to say like a real quick short sentence, you know. But that's why I made the text bigger, and if you want to, you can read it for yourself. But I will try to contextualize some things if they don't do that in the banter. Like sometimes your banter will actually respond to what they just said, and it kind of, you know, tells you what they said in a nutshell. But if they don't do that, then I might, you know, kind of give a short, brief narrative of, or explanation of what he just said. See what he's got for sale. Yeah. Let's do the sell first, because I want to see if we have any excess stuff. Like this combat suit we don't need anymore. Davic's war suit, man. And short sword, I'm still gonna hold on to that for right this moment. Improved power blast. Might be good for mission. Okay. Gas mine. Frag mine. Average frag mine. Definitely going to sell this one. Yeah, I got all these mods. I need to install these soon. Let's look at his what he's selling. Oh yeah, like I said, KoTOR, go to the very bottom. If there's something special at the bottom that's fairly cheap, that's probably a quest item. Just be looking for that. So here's the ±5. That's what I want. I want 2 of those. Oh, you only had the one. Okay, but that's the one I wanted. Retinal combat implant. Yeah, it's level 2. Calrissian's utility belt. Oh wow, look at this. +3 computer, +3 demolition, +3 repair, and +3 security. That's 3,000 credits, but it'd be worth it. Here's a strength enhancer, saves all +2 and strength +2. Wow. Wow. Okay. Infiltrator gloves. Oh, look, computer use and security use +4, dexterity +1. Man, they're speaking my language now. Here's an interface band like the one we just had. Ooh, a breath mask. We want to get one of these. This makes us immune to poison, but it's an armor proficiency of medium. But it's only 100. Let's get that. Jurgen Kalta's assault rifle. Droid 1 to 6. Okay. Most blasters are like 1 to 10 to droids, but they also are like 1 to 4 for base damage. So this is good. Yeah. Sanaski's blade. 7,000 credits. Ooh. It's physical 3 to 12, which is great, but it also does +3 to droids. Interesting. Might be good for later. It's got some good stuff. Okay, let's close.
Kin kun no ba muli ra kun. Tong hait tun kun ching ni boboji mata ni punaje dolpi kiknyunyan hakuche kopa. Gino muli ra king pajak slimo poidoana.
Let me see what you got in stock. He's a droid. He's a droid guy.
Rundi hadonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Jink palamul tonk king ba na konkek. Tung ting tachun kun nek muli rabest.
So, question for you guys: between KoTOR and KoTOR 2, and I'll even throw out the Old Republic MMO, is there a planet that is your favorite? And if so, you know, why is it your favorite? It could even be the Paragus mining station, like Pariah was saying. If that's your favorite area, that's fine. I'm just kind of curious. I know mine is Korriban. It's always been Korriban. In this game, it's okay in KoTOR 2, but also in the MMO, I love Korriban. It's definitely my favorite planet. Interesting. Security interface tool. Security +2. Computer probe. Okay. Interesting. Is it just a Jedi walking around? I'm going to talk to this guy here in just a second. I don't think this is a door. No, it's not. This guy's kind of interesting. Lore Arca Solus.
Yikukuno noba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikiwana. Ci gratu loda bograshi onneun komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
No, I'm sorry. He was representing a rancher in the area, and his daughter Sasha was kidnapped by some Mandalorians. I think mine might be the Ducks and Moon on KoTOR 2. That's a good one. Yeah, there's a lot going on the Ducks and Moon. What I appreciate about it, and it may have had to do with like the short timeline for development of KoTOR 2, is you have these different things that you're doing for the Mandalorians, but when you're going into like the jungle areas, they're not like a big puzzle. Like you're just going this way, then you're going back this way. And if you haven't unlocked a certain quest, you'll see a thing there, but you kind of like, what am I supposed to do here? And then, you know, you've seen it, so you can kind of come back to it. You can kind of remember it. So it definitely feels like the progression is good on the Ducks and Moon. Unlike some other areas, it's just like, I got to go back over here. I got to go back over there. And then I got to go do this. The Ducks and Moon really feels like it's a well-paced area. That's a good call. Do you actually believe she's still alive?
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
So the Mandalorians aren't used to, they don't terminate their captives usually. She's either escaped or has been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet locate her. Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Okay, I'll have to keep looking, he says. Are problems with Mandalorians common on Dantooine?
Chikun ita donga, iking kuno bamulera chikun, slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
You think since the story goes through Duxon twice, they spend more time on it? Yeah, possibly. You're probably right. Yeah, it just really does feel good, though. I mean, I love the story that they're telling with it. There's so many like little things. I mean, I can go on and on about every area of both, you know, KoTOR and KoTOR 2, but that's a good call. I haven't really thought about the Duxon Moon, you know, in that context. But in hindsight, it does seem well developed. Let's see here. Is there anything of interest on Dantooine you can tell me about?
Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bolawana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Tolpa da pongwale gando nangu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chocola. Mucha shag panka.
Isn't there something the local authorities should handle?
Manaman atota, hakiju krata bola shui chongatong, chong no bunka mulera kunkile no ba. Watende chokolo uno ku mulera. Kachikun ida hodonga, iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
All right, well, I'll keep an eye out for your girl.
Takom justach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
So it's a neat little mission that that he's looking for this. You know, I remember the first couple of times because I didn't always remember everything as a brand new game when this game first came out. But talking to him, I was like, man, when is this mission gonna? What is he talking about? Finding this girl? And I was like, where am I supposed to look? You know, is she on this planet or another planet? I was like. But I do like the mission that's associated with what he's trying to do, give the information he's trying to give us. Disra.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukun ne mulerabes. Kachi kun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulerachi kun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Tong abog sha ninang wanga kumbist keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji ida dwana. Kavabol pamulji gumana?
He says, did she save you from the planet as well? She didn't save me. We worked together to escape Terrace.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukun ne mulerabes. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas makdelia.
All right. So we're going to go inside now, finally.
You there, Padawan.
Yes.
Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honored traditions of our order?
I believe you are mistaken. I'm not a Padawan, I'm Darth Legion. I came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
I'm telling you the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, so Belia is interesting because so much of the Jedi, especially during this time, would never concede that they were wrong. So she's interesting. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah. And of course we have the training room, which I don't know if we can open. We do. We can. Okay. Here's Karth. I guess we'll go ahead and talk to Karth.
They're waiting for you inside.
Oh, that's all he's got to say. Here we go.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Yes, okay. Let's see. Vrook, man, I'm trying to like I'm trying to bite my tongue here, but yes, we're familiar with Master Vrook, unfortunately. Yeah, isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant?
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
Okay. Well, what do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Wait a minute. Strong in the Force?
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
I'm willing to try my best.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Okay.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First, Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
I mean, I was just there. Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
Well, I had a rough night. Let's go.
You got it.
Okay. So, let's take Karth and mission. Okay. Oh, seems rather distant. Maybe I should talk to her.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Yeah, I really like Mission. You get a very similar character in Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO. Same voice actress. The character is older. But the only thing about Mission is, I know she's 14, but I kind of wish they made her at least 16, because for her to be so adept at combat, I mean, I could see it, but you know, if she had like met Zalbar when she was 12 and her and Zalbar do these things and he's protecting her, and now, you know, when she, I don't know, it just seems like she would be a little bit more, it would be more consistent with her lore if she was 16 or 17 now and proficient with all of her combat stuff. It would make more sense, I think, just in my head canon, I guess. It's just me, probably. Let me look at Davik's visor. So right now, this is a +3 to will, and our awareness is +2. Improved power blast, that's all that is. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to do for her. Yeah, I guess we can just do that. Don't know if that's good enough though. Energy shield for my own character. Let's do this Arcanian shield, and then this one. Oh, and then for Karth, instead of the light battle armor, let's see, 7 and 2, 8 and 3. That's great. Yeah, because I don't think Mission can wear. No, she can't. So this is perfect for Karth. Yeah. Yeah. And the Mission has Zalbar's bowcaster, so that's perfect. Right.
Sure.
So now Karth looks like Davik. Great. Sorry, I missed your chat there. How about thinking of her as having a 15th birthday tomorrow? Yeah, maybe. I don't see, and that's the other thing. I guess where I was going with that too is that when she comes up with stories like that, where she says, you know, she's really upset about Terrace and stuff, she's really mature in how she's responding to it, and that's why I keep saying it's like if she's 14, it just doesn't really fit. I know the difference is only like 2 years, but with her time that she spent there with Zalbar and, you know, dealing with the lower floor area of Terrace and fighting Rakghouls, it just kind of seems like she's like, even if they made her 20, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's about right. 14 just seems a bit young. Or if they had just said, okay, yeah, she's 14, but this is why she's so proficient at everything. You know, this is why she's so good at this and this and this. But then, you know, I'd be okay with that. Chamber, courtyard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this way. So we can talk to them real quick, but I think over here, I just want to unlock this conversation because there's a Pazak guy. I don't want to play Pazak just yet. It might be one of those things I do offline.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Mattel. Oh, come on.
What?
Sure.
We're getting here. Antidote and a med pack. Okay. Yeah, here's Sola. A seasoned Pazak player.
Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikiwana.
Do you have any cards to sell?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Toknin chatukune mulerabes.
Okay. Here's another ±5. Yeah. ±4 is also good. I'm gonna get one of these. I can get one of these. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to have that conversation, and then I might play him Pazak offline, because I think if you beat him several times, again, I don't remember half of what they're only like glimpses of like I remember about this and about that. But if I remember right about the Pazak player, is that I think he offers you a special lightsaber crystal or something. I could be way off and very wrong about that, but that's why I want to just wait, and I'll do it later. So let's do a hard save right here. When?
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
What? How would Bastila know if we shared a dream?
She says she has felt your presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since...
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taurus. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
Okay. I'm having visions now?
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together.
Okay. What are you talking about?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Master Fruit he just always annoys me. I will try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Jedi are turning to the dark side?
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Alright, I don't know if I want to do this. It sounds dangerous.
You have a strong affinity with the Force. With such power comes great responsibility and danger. You may wish to deny what you are, but the Council cannot turn a blind eye.
Neither will Darth Malak. Your strength is a threat to him. In time he will learn of you, and the Sith will hunt you down. It is inevitable. Defeating the Sith is the only way to save yourself.
Well, very well. I will help you.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Okay, as you wish, Master Vandar.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
Right? Let's see. I want to ask some questions, Master Zar. Questions about Revan and Malak.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
But like I said, the Jedi during this time are... It's easy to criticize them because, you know, like you said, lust for knowledge and things like that were early warning signs that they would be bad Jedi in the future. It's the wrong perspective to have. But at least he seems to be a little bit more of on the tolerance side, more so than some of the other masters, because he was willing to at least share that knowledge instead of just shutting it down. Some of these others, you'll find out, they're just like, no, that's the path to the dark side. They won't even consider any other idea or perspective. But what happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
Okay, so at least he's given a somewhat faithful account of the events. But what happened to this noble mission?
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
All right, I will heed your lesson. I will heed the lesson, Master Zar.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
We got dark side points for asking questions, you see? Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Andrus, Bastila, Karth, the Ebonhawk. These are our active quests. I guess training computer. Okay, so this is not anything I need just yet. I don't remember if I'm supposed to talk to him about more stuff or I'm supposed to just go straight to Bastila.
Greetings, my...
Okay, I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for a...
Okay, I'm ready for the tests. What tests are these?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Okay, great. And I think the training computer is supposed to tell me the code. I think. Oops. Or maybe it's in a data pad? Jedi trials, okay. The code is the path by which all the Jedi should lead their lives. Okay. So maybe I ask him?
Greetings. Soon, in the
I'm ready for the test.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given. First, I will you must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
Okay. So, but I thought there was a place for me to read it, and so that way... I will say this, I know the Sith code. I don't always know the Jedi code. There's no emotion. There is serenity. There's peace. There's harm. Man, I don't know the Jedi code.
There is no ignorance.
There's knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is justice, or there is the Force. No. There's harmony. That's it.
There is no death.
There's only the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
There you go. I think you have to talk to one of the masters to get the code. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, but I fumbled through it. I remembered more than I thought I remembered. Okay, so hold on. Let's save. I have this thing on the overlay. It is the Sith code. Yep. And I have that. I thought about like scrolling it at some point, but it's not time yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. And through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. And through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Yeah, I have the have the Sith code right here. I don't have the Jedi code. I'm sorry. I apologize now. But what I might do here is I might pick this up for tomorrow, because I think, do we get to choose our lightsaber? Make it? I think we do. I don't remember if it's that or they send us to go find a lightsaber crystal. And I want to save that for the next stream if that's the case. Maybe we can just make one. I don't know. But either way, I want to save that for the next stream. That'd be a nice start point of, like, we're making our lightsaber, you know? That'd be nice. Anyway, I appreciate everybody being here, and we will try to continue this again. I am off on Monday. It is a holiday, so I might be up late again on Sunday night to play KoTOR again. If somebody has a preference to see the Old Republic, because we're doing a Sentinel run, or more Jedi Survivor, let me know. I have a Discord. You can message me there. Put the Discord information here. And I also have a podcast channel with that Gamers Advocate there. I do that with a couple friends of mine. We have an episode every Friday. I don't know very soon if it will be every Friday going forward. One of us has some life-changing events going on, so that may delay us. But me and Banana may continue to record if we need to. We just don't want to leave comm out if unintentionally. But yeah, we just discuss games, gaming, and gamers, and anything relevant in the news. Sometimes we go over like the Game of the Year award stuff and have those discussions. And we don't just talk about the games themselves, but also like topics that are relevant for gaming and gamers today. Kind of like the Steam machine that just got announced recently. Like, what does that mean for us? And is it going to be relevant even, after a year or two? Or we'll see. We always take recommendations. If there's any games or something out there that somebody wants us to look at and discuss, we're very open. We like having those discussions. But we will check you guys later, and I can't wait to come back to KoTOR again. I just love the fact that it's working well. It's not a struggle bus with it, crashing every 5 minutes. Man, but I just love this game so much. Love it so much. But anyway, check you guys later. Bye-bye.